Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'll be giving you guys my reaction to the New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers game that just got wrapped up. The Knicks come away with a victory. This was one ugly game, but a win is a win, and the Knicks come out on top with a final score of 95-85. First thing that I got to say right off the bat, Julius Randle or LeBron James, because this man is playing out of his mind. He has his first triple-double of his New York Knicks career. He finished the game with 28 points, 11 assists, and 12 rebounds, shooting 9 for 16 from the field, 4 for 4 from downtown. This man is playing out of his mind. I keep saying in all these videos, these reaction videos, I'm like, Julius, my apologies for writing you off. I should not have said that you're a bum. I should not have said all the things, and I hope that you accept my apology because you have proved me and a lot of Knicks fans wrong. Not every single Knicks fans thought that Julius Randle should be traded and all that stuff. There's definitely a handful of Knicks fans that saw this potential in Randle. So kudos to you guys. But me personally, I wrote him off, and I'm just so happy to be wrong because Julius is playing out of his mind. He is turning into a different dimension of a player. The way he facilitates the rock is phenomenal. We do have to realize, though, Julius Randle did finish the game with 9 turnovers. So he almost had a quadruple-double, which is funny with turnovers. That definitely is a little scary. The entire team struggled today with turnovers. It was a very sloppy game. I wanted to start the video off talking about Julius because he's playing ridiculous basketball, and he deserves a lot of credit. But at the same time, he needs to clean up the turnovers. Going into the team play, this was a very, I keep saying it, an ugly win, but a win is a win. We should be happy because the Knicks are officially 2-2. They're 500 on the year, and our next game is the Toronto Raptors. So going into the game in detail, the game started off hot. The Knicks were up by 16 to end the first quarter. Everybody was hitting their shots. Kevin Knox had a three-pointer. Julius was doing his thing. Elfrid Payton struggled at first. RJ hit his first shot, and then he struggled throughout the rest of the game. And then the second quarter came around. The Cavaliers started chipping away. And the third quarter came, and it was just a mess. It felt like both squads just could not keep the ball around. The Knicks could just, I don't know how many total turnovers they had, but it's high 20s. And that's inexcusable. You cannot, I don't know how they won this game because traditionally, if you have that many turnovers, you don't win. So good thing for the Knicks. They somehow won this game. And the reason why they came out with a victory is specifically because of their defense. Their defense was swarming. They were all over the place. They were just suffocating the defense. Like whenever they tried to drive down low, whether it was Nerlens or Mitch, even Julius, Reggie Bullock was playing. Oh my gosh. Reggie was lights out from the perimeter defense. He was on Colin Sexton. Sexton finished so inefficiently from the field. Garland did not do well. So Bullock deserves a lot of credit. He is one of our best perimeter defenders on the team. And Mitch and Nerlens had a phenomenal game. I think Nerlens Noel actually, let me look at his stats real quick because he had some crazy stats. Defensive, 3 blocks and 2 steals from Nerlens Noel with 7 boards. That is really good for a backup center. And Mitchell Robinson had a game as well. 1 block, 2 steals, 10 boards, 9 points. So our 2 centers are doing really good. They're playing good basketball. They are doing what we need in protecting the rim, and we have solid perimeter defense as well. Frank Ntilikina came off the bench and showed me that he deserves to get the minutes. He shot 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, and he looks way more comfortable out there. He's shooting the rock with more confidence. He looks more fluid with his jump shot. I just hope that he gets more minutes and starts shooting the ball more. There's still some times where Frank is a little, I don't know if I should shoot and passes it, but I like what I'm seeing from Frank. I like what I'm seeing from Julius Randle. Elfrid Payton had a very up and down game, but he definitely finished with solid numbers. Elfrid Payton finished with 14 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 for 4 from downtown. Elfrid had a very up and down game. There were some times where I'm like, oh, this is Elfrid's off night. And then he comes back and has a really good jump shot. And then he comes back and airballs it. So it was a very inconsistent night for Elfrid Payton, but overall, he had a solid game. RJ Barrett, let's talk about him. He had a very bad night tonight. In terms of shooting the ball, he finished 4 of 15 from the field and 12 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, and that is not good for RJ Barrett. He also had 2 steals, so at least he's, making up for his inefficient play on offense by getting those passing lanes, creating turnovers on the defensive end. That's the one thing I love about RJ Barrett. Even the nights where he's off and he's not scoring, he still disrupts the game in different ways. He steals the ball. He's playing good defense. He's crashing the boards. He's going to the foul line. He finished with, he was 4 for 4 from the free throw line, which is a good sign. How many times did we say that a big component of RJ Barrett's game this year needs to be him going to the line and shooting really efficiently from the free throw line? That's a good sign. Am I concerned about RJ? No. What I noticed about RJ Barrett is, I don't want to say he's tired and fatigued and he shouldn't be out there, but he does look like a little lackadaisical with his body. Maybe I'm not making any excuses. I'm just saying, what if, RJ Barrett, the entire team played this, but RJ Barrett is playing the most minutes on the team by a long margin. He had 38 minutes tonight. Him and Randall are playing the most minutes on the squad, and we know Randall's in crazy shape. Maybe RJ's not in top-notch shape as Julius Randle, and it's catching up to him. He played his third game in 4 days, and he's playing 38 to 40 minutes a game. So that's going to take a toll on your body. So maybe his body is not in that top-notch shape that we want it to be. I think that RJ is going to have these games, and I think he's going to gradually get better and better and learn from his mistakes. He's going to start driving to the rim, finishing those layups that we know that he can do, and he's going to hit those jump shots. The one thing I will say about RJ as well is he has not hit a three-point shot since the opening night. He started the year off 3 for 3, and he's missed his next 11 or 12 three-point shots. That's definitely a little concerning, but I don't put all that on RJ Barrett. I'm not expecting him to be a lights-out three-point shooter. I think that it will come naturally to him, and I feel like he has the mentality to push through this adversity, and I like that he does all the dirty work outside of scoring, because it's refreshing that we're not relying on RJ Barrett to do everything, because if that was the case, this Knicks team would not be looking good. Luckily, we have a guy like Julius Randle who's playing ridiculous basketball. So I'm just really happy that the Knicks won this game, because going into this one, we knew that the Cavaliers are 3-0, and tonight they're missing Kevin Love. So this was kind of a must-win for us. We know that the Cavaliers were one of the best teams shooting the ball from downtown going into the game, and they're red hot. They just blew out the 76ers, and we're like, okay, maybe this isn't a game that we can win, because the Cavaliers are actually a good basketball team. We might be underrating them, because we did beat them twice in the preseason, but we did not verse their starters. So going into this game, I was a little nervous. I was like, this needs to be a win, because if we defeat the Cavaliers, that means that this team is a team that will wreak havoc, especially because we beat the Bucks. If we did not just blow out the Bucks on Sunday, I would not be this excited. Like, say we lost to the Bucks and we just beat the Cavs exactly like we did tonight, and we're 1-3 right now, I would not be this excited. Just because we blew out the Bucks and then we beat the Cavs and now we're 2-2, it's a completely different feeling. You know what I mean? Because this game was very, like I said in the beginning, an ugly one. It was not a game where we're going to look back on and say that was phenomenal. We played great basketball. We played good defense, but the offense was not good outside of some individual performances. We were turning the ball over. We were lackadaisical. We had too many 8-second violations. Mitchell Robinson had some crazy turnover at the end of the game. We looked really sloppy at the last 2 minutes. I felt like we were going to cough it up at some times, but luckily, the New York Knicks came out on top with a victory. That's the most important. That does it for my reaction. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts and what you guys expect from this Knicks team in the future. What are your guys' biggest takeaways? Let me know in the comment section. I love hearing your guys' opinions. And I just want to say before I end the video, thank you guys so much for all the latest support on Knicks Media. It means the world to me. I've been live streaming throughout a lot of games, and you guys are coming in, showing me a lot of love all around the world. We got people from Italy, Belgium, Philippines, Spain, all over the place, including, of course, New York. So again, thank you guys so much for all the support here on Knicks Media. It means the world to me. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoy the video, thumbs it up. That does it for this one. Let's go Knicks. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.